Hey, y'all. Hey, Marie. How are you doing? Let me put it on my phone real quick so I can get at least a watch time hour, huh? At least an hour. I hope you're doing good. There we go. I don't have my good camera, so you get to see the blurries. And thank you for all the love on the comments. Look like crap, too. Sorry. Surviving. How have you been, Marie? You want a reading today? Hey, Alham. How are you? Good. I'm glad to hear it. It was cold here last night, but today it got warm, but I think it's going to be cold again tonight. If you want a reading, you can tell me, Marie, general or specific. I'm like on the bed. We're at my parents' house because the camper, Maddie, obviously cannot. I've missed y'all so much. It's so weird not doing the lives. And, Maddie still needs quite a bit of time. He still has to, like, 2.5 months of not walking. Like what? Because that left side is out. So it's been a lot, we have a friend at the camper staying with the other dogs, but we have our one dog with us because she has shown signs of aggression. So she's with us. So, but I started tutoring this week, trying to normalize things again. But so I was like, let me hop on and do a live, maybe an hour, maybe 2. We'll see. All right, let me start with Marie, and then I can do yours, Elham. All right, Marie, in a general reading. Source. Oh, that was fast. All right. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Marie. Guidance for Marie. My cards were popping out so fast at me earlier. Marie, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Marie. Archangels are divine. Words of enlightenment and clarity for Marie. There we go. Okay. Sorry, it's so blurry because I don't have my good camera with me. I'm at my parents'. All right, you have the 4 of Cups first. What are you doing? Hey, I'm tarot reading. What are you doing? Marie, the 4 of Cups is like meditation, set limits, boredom, spiritual contemplation, and emotional limits have been set. Don't be afraid to say no if your cup is already too full. This card may also indicate boredom or stasis. I know you've talked about boredom before, so I don't know if you're still experiencing that or like stagnant, But it says, don't be afraid to say no if your cup is already too full. Spiritual contemplation and emotional limits have been set. Then you have the 2 of Swords behind that. Yeah. I get that. I do. The 2 of Swords, the 2 of Swords says stalemate, recognition. Trust your intuition to guide you through this stalemate. Use this opportunity to thoughtfully recognize the beneficial options available to you. Answers aren't often clear-cut, so try to be clever in your approach. Hey, Lala, it has. I don't know if you saw any of my shorts or my videos, but my husband had a motorcycle accident. And so we've been out. I've been out due to he was in the hospital for like a week and a half. And he's still recovering. He still has 2.5 months. He can't use his left side at all. So I'm at my parents' house now. She has more room than our camper did. So Marie, I wrote your name down, Lala. So Marie, the Two of Swords is saying through this stalemate to trust your intuition to guide you through the stalemate. Use the opportunity to thoughtfully recognize the beneficial options available to you. Answers aren't often clear cut, so try to be clever in your approach. Thank you, Lala. I appreciate that. Then you have the Three of Wands behind that. We definitely need all the love and light we can get because it was a big, big thing. Kind of crazy. All right, Marie. Mr. Goodbye. I'm sending you so much love and light, sweetie. That's not very nice. All right. The Three of Wands says bonding, loyalty, and expansion. The parts of a plan are moving, changing, and expanding with red hot gusto. A stable leader, like a sure breeze, pollinating insects driven by instinctual bonds, or you, is needed to oversee this task. So yeah, two of them are talking about a task. So I'm not sure how that applies, but and they're also talking about intuition and instinctual bonds. So it's like really connecting with your higher power and trusting what the heart says, right? Over the ego. Well, Maria, it's good to see you. I appreciate you. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. It does to me. Okay. Thank you for validating. You know, I never know the depth of what you are going through. So thank you. All right, Elham, are you still here, sweetie? And thank you, Marie. I appreciate you. You okay? Elham. Okay, and you already posted your question. What will happen between A and me when we see each other in the university? Oh my goodness, that's a pretty detailed question. Okay, I always say that I'm not one of those tarot readers that can like predict specific things like that. I can do a reading around you and A. But I always tell people that energies are ever changing. So you and this tarot for me is just the glimpse of time like right now, but you have free will and they have free will to change things, you know. So I'll read between you and A and what will happen at university and we'll see, okay? Aw, Marie says, give your love to your husband. Yeah, he's over here next to me in the recliner. He's having a little bit of pain right now. I just gave him some medicine. I asked him, like, do you want me to do it in the other room? He said no, so I feel like I'm not bothering you, really? No? Okay. Elham, what happened between you and A at university? Hey, girly, I don't know if I said that already. I wrote your name down. What will happen between Elham and A at university? Guidance. Thank you, Divine, for Elham and A at university. Elham and A. Okay. Elham and A. Elham and A. Yeah, that's what I think too, Marie. He does. Elham and A. It's hard when you can't move at all, huh? Elham and A. Guidance for Elham and A. Elham and A. What will happen with Elham and A? Okay. Hey. Tara's here. Hey, Chasing Ghost. How are you?
Hey, Tara.
He said, hey. Maddie's just in a little bit of pain right now, but he said, hey. All right. 3 of Cups, Elham. And then if you want a reading, I'll totally do a reading for you, Tara. 3 of Cups. All right, Elham, the 3 of Cups. Reunions, celebrations, indulgence. Reunions and celebrations. So I guess you two like meeting at college or university. Reunions and celebrations abound. Drink it in, embrace these good times, and start more collaborations. Let in the healing that comes from socializing so you can more deeply connect with your loved ones. So, yeah, it is just validating that reunion, right? Unloading board. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. Yeah. And if y'all haven't checked out Chasing Ghosts, go check out her channel. She does like music and sings and plays the guitar. All right. Then you have Eight of Pentacles. And thank you for your donation, Tara. I appreciate it. There's so many people that have helped out. It's hard to keep up with who all to thank. So thank you so much. And then Elham, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Professionalism, commitment, expertise, full immersion into a craft takes a high level of focus and commitment. Time passes quickly when you don't feel like you're working, but your skills will continue to develop. Be confident in your new expertise. I don't know if that has to do with what you're doing at university, but the commitment word caught me. Oh no. Let me see what you have the Ace of Wands behind that. Let me see what the Ace of Wands says. Good news, creation, burning inspiration. I feel like it's like you two are going to ignite each other. Burn morals represent the start of something phenomenal, blossoming just below the surface. Use this passion burning within to create something amazing and fulfilling. So I don't know you're going to have to come back and let me know. It feels like really good. It's talking about the reunion. Eight of Pentacles, even though Pentacles are typically the real world, there's the word commitment stuck out to me. This burning inspiration. I feel like maybe you're being inspired by A. So you're going to have to let me know how it goes. I hope it goes good if that's how whatever's for the highest good, right? I hope everything works out. Thank you, Elham, for letting me read for you. All right, Lala, you're next. Thank you. I appreciate it. And we have Lala, if you're still here. I also need a general reading for March. What can I expect? Higher power, source, creator, bomb. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Lala. They would like advice and spiritual connection for March. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Lala. March. Lala, March. Thank you. Lala, March. Thank you so much. I call Lala's archangels that divine. Lala, March. Lala, March. Okay. Huh. You got two of the same cards I did in my personal reading. All right. So it starts with the sun. I feel like that's way bigger than, well, I know March, I feel like it's bigger than March, but I know you probably already know the meaning of the sun, but I like to read it because every deck has like different wordings of their meaning. Still kind of overall, but you might hear a different word from a different deck. If you feel like you're stuck in shadows, the Sun card is here to provide light and restored happiness. Be true to yourself. Experience this impartial element joy with youthful vigor and just play. If there's an opportunity ahead of you, grab it with gusto. So it's like just play, It's the heart center, success, joy, truth, happiness. And then you have the Seven of Wands. Let's see. Endurance, self-confidence, defend your position, keep glowing brightly, and speak up for those who may need advocacy. Guide others with your illuminating self-confidence, and know that those who love you also support that radiance. I kind of like that, how that goes with that sun, like your light, like let your light shine, right? And as you as we let our light shine, then others can learn how to do it too, right? Like through our self-confidence and shining our light, we are advocating for others. And then you had 10 of Cups behind that. It's like, I don't know if you went through something a little bit more difficult recently, like you're coming out of it. 10 of Cups, comfort, stable familial bonds, a new home. Divine emotional fulfillment is yours. Strong, stable bonds and a sound home base are like a safe harbor on a stormy coastline. Stressful feelings and frustrations are abating. It's going to be okay. Yeah, I got that one today. And even though we're going through a lot with Maddie, I really need to hear it, because it's like each day is closer to his full recovery. And, that's just what I personally have to keep in mind. So this 10 of Cups is talking about stressful feelings and frustrations are abating. It's going to be okay. Then a fourth one came out, which is the 9 of Wands. It's courage, sacrifice, persistence. Stand your ground. There is strength building through your sacrifices. Stay persistent, but don't miss any beneficial opportunities because of your stoicism. Your defenses are mighty and commendable. I like it. Courage, sacrifice, persistence. So keep doing the thing. Hey, Sick. Sick is here. I said, word.
Bye.
Are you sure you don't want me to leave? You sound like you're really hurting. I told him, Sick, I didn't know if I should read in here. And then he said, do it, but he sounds like he's really hurting. All right. Thank you, Lala. I appreciate you. All right, girlie, you're next if you want a reading. 6 at the camper taking care of the dogs. Well, actually at his home. Thank you, which is a bus. It's on the property where the dogs are. A general? Okay, girly. Which I'm so grateful for. We've really had a lot of people in different areas of our life like step up big time for us. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. Just ask that you guide my cards and my words for Burley. They're here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. The archangel is their source, their spirit team to come in with words of wisdom and clarity. Struggle buzz. I know. I saw your short where you called it that. That was hilarious. Really. Really. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. But honestly, you're not struggling. Like it seems so legit. Like you've got everything so nice looking. Really. And fast. You did it really fast. Like we still have like struggle storage shed. I'm sure you saw the state of the storage shed. Girly. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Girly. Nice. Wisdom connection. There we go. Girly. Thank you so much, girly. Girly. Try not to shake the camera is like sitting on a pillow. Hey, that damn OJ. Girly. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Your name cracks me up every time. All right, one more, girly. Girly. Thank you, Source. Thank you. Girly. There we go. Took a minute because I was trying. Oh, you got 2 major arcana cards coming in. Sorry. What are you sorry about? I know that name. That damn OJ cracks me up. And then writing it. I can't remember like what I remember asking you what it mean. Like, are you talking about like OJ Simpson, or is it like orange juice? I can't remember. I know I asked you, but I can't remember what you said. All right, girly, you have 4 of Cups first. Oh, I didn't even see it. You're okay. That's because I looked like Obama, but my name is John. What? My airheaded self is confused.
Oh, look, his hands hurt so much. Can't explain it.
He said, "Don't look at me. He's hurting too much." They broke his thinker, you guys. The four. He can't. He told me you're asking too many questions. The 4 Cups, girly. The spiritual contemplate. Do you want one of your payments?
So,
Spiritual contemplation and emotional limits have been set. Don't be afraid to say no if your cup is already too full. This card also may indicate boredom or stasis. So this is like meditation, set limits. Just make sure you're protecting, your peace and your serenity. Obama John, get it? Obama John. Oh, that's where the OJ comes from. Okay, OJ, Obama John. He's like, sorry, I before the black and the gray, I was blonde. Hey, Toga. I know, right? I think it's Sterling who hates vertical streams. Is it Sterling?
yeah, sure.
Why does he hate vertical streams?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want a pillow under this left side? All right. There you go. It just took me a while. Marie said same. Right. All right, girly. Then you have the lovers card. That's a huge card. But it could be anything. I always tell everybody lovers could be anything. It doesn't have to always mean like a soulmate. It's like soulmates are more than just a husband or a wife. It could be any relationship that we learn from, right? Meaningful alliances. Look, there you go. Look, if I just read the manual, it explains it. Meaningful alliances and harmonious unions abound with the appearance of this card. If you have a long term goal, are in a relationship, expect things to be in balance and functioning smoothly. Stay true to yourself, and harmony and reciprocity and relationships will follow. It can mean soulmates, but it can be other things too. Vertical streams are tough to deal on the phones. Probably that's why. Yeah. Well, if he wasn't hurting right now, I would ask him, but he's making these noises.
What?
Why does Sterling not like verticals? Does he say why? Because Sterling does tend to say, I hate everything. So is it just
He
one?
probably told us why. I just don't remember.
He doesn't remember. Tolga said possibly because vertical streams are tough to deal with, like on the phones. Like I do hear a lot of people complain on the phone, like you just touch anything and then like things disappear. All right, then you have Justice. I'm gonna have to text him and be like, okay, we're asking on the live, why do you hate verticals again? Justice is your next one, girly. Make sure your actions are in line with your values. If you're cutting corners or being sneaky, those actions will come to light. If you have done something regretful, you'll be judged fairly as long as you take responsibility for your decisions. Be ready to experience life's truths, those that are clear as well as murky. Stay fair. I actually got this card too this morning with the 4 Cups. And justice is both ways, right? It's just a card of saying, like, if we've done what we've, if we're in line with our values, then it's like karma, right? Justice goes both ways, just like karma does. If I'm being a shitty human, then typically shitty's going to come back to me. But if I'm being as positive as I can and trying to help others, then it's not to say that life isn't going to get lifey, like just like with Maddie, like this is a shitty situation, but because life is still going to happen, but it's like still doing the right thing even when those hard things happen. And honestly, even though this has happened, it's like so many people have rallied around us, and I don't feel like that would have happened if me and Maddie were on a different timeline where we weren't trying to really spread peace and spread happiness and spread self-love. I don't think we would have had the community show up for us like it has. So even though this crappy thing happened, it's a beautiful situation where you can feel all the love that you're giving back out. You know what I mean? It's a really good read, girlie. You're doing the work. I can see it in the cards. As always. Yeah, that's you just have to keep it going, right? It's like shit's gonna happen. No matter how good we are. Thank you, girlie. I appreciate you. I'm chasing ghost. If you're still here, you're next. Obama John. She might have had to leave. We'll give her a minute. Yo, if chasing ghost isn't here, you are next, OJ. Do you want specific or general? Okay, go for it. Oh, Toga. Oh, I did write your name down. Yeah, I did. I was like, I thought I had forgotten. What? Is Abby still in the picture? You're going on a date? I was wondering if that's who it was going to be. I was wondering if that's who it was going to be about, Abby. All right, hold on. All right. You're welcome. All right, OJ and Abby. Hey, Carney, how are you? If y'all haven't checked out, I forgot to say that about Sick and Carney's channels. Go check them out. Oh, thank you, Carney. Hey, Kelly. Oh, thank you. I know it's crazy, right? Like, what the hell happened? We had one 2 weeks ago. How'd that one go? All right, OJ and the date with Abby. I wrote your name down too, Kelly. And of course, Carney, if you ever want to read, just let me know. Y'all check out their channels if you haven't. All right, OJ and Abby, higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for OJ. And how will this date go with him and Abby? OJ and Abby. OJ and Abby. Don't say Carney. OJ and Abby. How will this date go? What can OJ expect from this date with Abby? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. OJ and Abby. Okay. OJ and Abby. Okay. Let me see. All right. You have the Eight of Cups. This Five of Swords is kind of, let me see. You have the Eight of Cups first. Departure, natural ending. Travel. A necessary departure needs to occur. Venturing into the unknown can be scary, but fulfilling in the long run. Make your move confidently and bravely. Accept your journey's unavoidable challenges with grace. Let's just say go forward with confidence, right? No matter what how it turns out, go forward with confidence. Then you have the Ace of Cups. New beginnings, good vibes, abundance. New beginnings, excuse me. New beginnings are on the horizon, bursting with positive energy. Benevolent emotions are swelling within. This moment is fertile and abundant with creative energy. And you said y'all went on a date a couple weeks ago. Then it threw me off because then you have the Five of Swords on the end. So these two are really positive. But the Five of Swords says avoid being okay, it's maybe just like a warning. Avoid being caught in a no-win situation. Not all battles need to be fought. Try to see the situation from all sides and learn to engage with partners as a team, not as enemies. And I guess that comes with every new relationship, right? As you're learning each other, there's these things that come up. So it's like, avoid being caught in a no situation. Not all battles need to be fought. So just keep that in mind with this fresh relationship. But these two are really positive. You're going to have to tell me, because I remember reading for you and Abby a while back, and it didn't seem like it was going to happen, right? But it's happened because you said y'all went on a date if it's the same person. So awesome. And that's why I always tell people, for me, tarot is a glimpse in time. Everybody has free will to change their own timeline, you know. Our thoughts and our actions today can change from today to tomorrow, right? What we do. So I always tell people, like, you have free will to choose your own journey. Thank you, OJ, for letting me read for you. All right. And then I guess Chasing Ghosts had to leave. So Tolga, do you want general or specific? If you need help, baby, just tell me, okay? Do you want an extra pillow or medicine or okay. Thank you. A general. All right. Thank you. Okay. Tolga. Swords, creator of all. I sent you guide my cards and my words for Tolga. Tolga's here. Asking for spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. Tolga. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much. Tolga. Tolga. Thank you, Divine. Advice for Tolga. You've gotten a lover's card before, and I always get nosy. I know one time you told me you were in a situationship. You got to spill the tea. What's the relationship status? Tolga. And if you don't want to spill the tea, it's okay, though. Tolga. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Creator of all. Tolga. One more. You just said, awesome, Tolga. Oh, stop. Okay. Yeah, it's a very positive read. Look, you're doing some timeline shifts, right? I'm going to read the lovers, but most of you already know kind of the meaning of the lovers. But I do say, you know, it could be more than just an actual lover, but a lot of times it is that. Love, relationships, harmonies, soulmates, meaningful alliances, and harmonious unions abound with the appearance of this card. If you have a long-term goal or are in a relationship, expect things to be in balance and functioning smoothly. Stay true to yourself, and harmony and reciprocity in relationships will follow. That's really cool. I love I'm like, when I get the lover's card, I'm like, oh. Because, you know, a soulmate is like, you know, people that we learn from. And it doesn't always mean it's forever, but some of them are. But, you know, but this particularly is like, this description in this book particularly talks about harmonious unions So then you have the 10 of Cups behind that, which I got this one too in my personal read this morning. And somebody else did too. It's comfort, stable familial bonds, a new home, divine emotional fulfillment is yours. Strong, stable bonds and a sound home base are like a safe harbor on a stormy coastline. Excuse me. Stressful feelings and frustrations are abating. It's going to be okay. So if you cut, it feels like this card makes me feel like you're coming out of or going through an ending. But if you're feeling the feels, stressful feelings and frustrations are abating. Yeah, it was I needed to hear that one this morning. And then you have the Queen of Cups behind that. Hey, Juna. Okay, I'll write your name down. After Tolga, I have Kelly, and then I'll do yours, okay? Queen of Cups. All right, absolutely, right? Queen of Cups. Connect with your inner benevolent matriarch and guide your crew with a calm and compassionate hand. Follow your intuition and let the love that flows forth from you sustain transcendent creativity and encourage it to thrive. It's like everybody has feminine and masculine within them. So it's a card of like balancing the feminine within you as well and connecting with others on a deeper level, right? Follow your intuition and that's funny that you got this along with the Lovers card. Follow your intuition and let the love that flows forth from you sustain transcendent creativity, encourage it to thrive. I like that. That's a really good card. Listen to your intuition, of course, over your ego, right? That's a good read, brother. I love it. Even though you didn't spill the tea, but I get it. I don't blame you for not wanting to do it on like YouTube. That's what JD said something one time. She was like, well, once it's on the internet, it's always there. All right, thank you, Tolga. I appreciate you. All right, Kelly, you're next. Do you want a general or specific? I appreciate you, Tolga. All right, then Kelly, and then Juna. I'll do yours, okay? I'll give Kelly a minute. Sometimes it's like laggy. Usually Kelly sticks around. I always feel bad when I move on and then they come in because it might have been lagging. All right, let me try. I can go for Juna, and then if she comes, oh, there you go. Okay. Like every time I'm like, okay, let me. That relation has ended. Unfortunately, I actually typed it, but probably YouTube didn't show it. Everything's okay, but the distance, you know. Oh, I see. I see, Tolga. Oh, well, look, that's why that Lovers card is coming out, right? Because you've opened it. You've opened the door now for the soulmate. Instead of a situationship, maybe a relationship, if that's what you want, you know. All right. Spring work starting to flow in for us. My keyboards. Look, you and Tolga were struggling with getting a comment out, huh? Spring work starting to flow in for us. So like a work read, Kelly? I feel like I need to do something to help. What do you want me to do, baby? You said keep going. Okay, spring work. Kelly, higher power source creator. Kelly is seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding spring work. Thank you, divine. Thank you, Source. Spring work. Spring work. Kelly, spring work. Will it be a better fiscal year? I get it. Okay, spring and a new year. Kelly. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Spring in the new year. Guidance surrounding spring in the new year for Kelly. Thank you, Source. Spring in the new year. Huh? Okay. Kelly, spring in the new year. Kelly. Work. Huh. Oh, hey, Chasing Ghosts. I did call your name, but you weren't here. And I didn't know if you wanted a general or specific. But I can do yours after Kelly's. And Juna, I'll get to you too. All right, Kelly. 7 of Swords. Huh. And now it does. And I was like, the swords do feel like. And this is called Amethyst Deceiver, is the name of this mushroom. Theft, strategic deceit. Thieves come in all forms, as do their intended targets, both tangible and intangible. Don't be deceptive. Use your acumen to avoid abandoning your morals, but find shortcuts in a strategically benevolent manner. History remembers deceitful tactics. So this is going to be very specific to like your experience and your past. The words it does say find shortcuts in a strategically benevolent manner. And I feel like that has something to do with, I think you said you're in a business or something. Was it a business? I can't remember. Spring work starting to flow. No, you didn't. I don't know where I got business from. But it's saying wanting, like it's a card of strategizing. I don't know if I don't feel like it means somebody's stealing from you. Don't be deceptive. Use your acumen to avoid abandoning your morals, but find shortcuts in a strategically benevolent manner. Construction concrete. So let's see the next one. History remembers deceitful tactics. All right, 2 of Wands. Let me see. Planning, partnerships, and potential. Partnerships and creativity bloom to generate the potential for something wonderful. Plan how you will see your goal through by constructing a concrete map. That is so funny because you put in construction and concrete. Plan how you will see your goal through by constructing a concrete map that you can clearly and confidently follow. Okay, Chasing Ghosts. I'm going to do yours. Right after Kelly's, and then I'll do Juna's. I got you, Juna. Right after this one, I'm going to do Chasing Ghost and then yours. Oh, that makes sense where the theft came in. I see. We were completely screwed by some home. I'm sorry that happened to you. You know, people really steal so much. All right, Mister, I'm going to write your name down. Okay, the 2 of Wands is calling in for like a plan for sure. Like it says, plan how you will see your goal through constructing a concrete map that you can clearly and confidently follow. Then you have the Death card behind that, which is a huge major arcana card, you know. But it's the rebirth of something else, right? The death of the old to rebirth the new. The Death card has come to remind you to accept your current transition. New beginnings come at the end of a cycle, and renewal is headed your way. While the transformation may be uncomfortable, you may find yourself able to fly much more freely when you emerge from this cocoon. Letting go, new beginnings. I feel like it's a really positive read. Even though you're coming out of this theft, you know, it's like spirits guiding you about putting that concrete plan down so that you moving forward really know which way you're going. And with that, you know, the Death card is the new beginnings. You know what I mean? I like it. It feels good. It feels good. Hold on, you guys. Let me see who this is real quick. And then Chasing Ghosts, I'm going to do yours next. Hello? Okay, sorry about that. They never tell you when they're going to call. And she just was asking questions about the accident. They haven't even like said if the bike was totaled or not yet. So we're still in the early stages of everything. Nobody likes insurance. All right, Chasing Ghosts. Thank God we had it though, huh? All right, Chasing Ghosts. General. She said, I ain't picky. Chasing Ghosts, higher powers, source, creator of all. I have sent 2,000 parts in my words for Chasing Ghosts. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Chasing Ghosts. Damn. Chasing Ghosts. Taryn. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Chasing Ghosts. Guidance, spiritual connection, wisdom. Taryn. Here we go. Okay. Those came out together. All right. So you have the Ace of Swords first. The Ace of Swords, the parasol, beginnings, decisions, assertiveness. A new journey that will require cleverness and mental aptitude lies before you. The path may be a bit bumpy, but the Ace card encourages you to gather fortitude. So, just like every new beginning, it's kind of like figuring out those, you know, just like with our channels or whatever, figuring out what works, figuring out what doesn't work. So with the new beginning, though, you also have the Sun card coming out. And you might have heard me read it for somebody else earlier. It's a very positive card in the Major Arcana. I can find my little sun card. There it is. The sun. These are the golden oyster mushroom. Success, joy, happiness. If you feel like you're stuck in the shadows, the sun card is here to provide light and restored happiness. Be true to yourself. Experience this impartial elemental joy, elemental joy with youthful vigor and just play. If there's an opportunity ahead of you, grab it with gusto. That with the new beginnings is pretty cool. And then you have the Two of Swords. Trust your intuition to guide you through this opportunity to thoughtfully recognize the beneficial options available to you. Answers aren't often clear cut, so approach. Trust your intuition to guide you through, I guess, this new beginning, right? What the path that you're choosing to go down. Efficiency, recognition. Use the opportunity to thoughtfully recognize the beneficial options available to you. Huh, I like that. I was looking on the bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. Huh. I feel like you're closing out something too, though. There's the 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. But with the closing, it's the new beginning, right? Just like Kelly had the death card, the closing out of something for something new. My mom is calling me. I'm at my mom's house. I guess she thinks I might be tutoring or something. Yes, Mom. Mama. What? You can put whatever you want in the chili. Okay, love you. Bye. They're cooking chili. I guess she didn't want to open the door because she thought maybe Maddie was sleeping. All right. After chasing ghosts, I have Juna. Juna, are you still here? And then I'll do Mr.
Mr. Cindy.
No, it's not Mr. Sunday. Look, this one over here, crippled. It's a different Mr. This is Mr. Idula. I don't think anybody that usually sees me thought I would be live today. I haven't seen it. I mean, there's a lot of people I have seen a lot. Like,
Probably a few people that saw me 2 weeks ago didn't think I'd be live
right. Alive versus live. All right. So my last two are Juna and then Mr. If you're still here. If not, I'll probably close out at an hour just because my first day back. And I have a hurt husband and a dog. And I need to hit up a meeting soon. So if Juna and Mr. are here, I'll read for you. If not, it's been good to try again. I didn't know if I got that 10 of Cups card earlier. It's like I wanted to connect, but I didn't want to stress myself out too much. I've been trying to really stay balanced, and I haven't even been reading for myself. Just because like in between, helping the dog, helping Maddie, I've just been like kind of disconnecting from everything. Almost like just going through the motions. I've just been going through the motions. So I didn't know if I should read today or not. But I was like, let me just get on for a little bit, get my feet wet a little bit again. And it was nice to even read for myself again. Because like I usually watch tarot, like collective reads. And I usually read for myself every day. And I haven't been. So it's been nice to connect. Hey, Tammy. Yeah, I actually was at Juna and Mr., but I think they left. So if you want me to read for you, I can read for you real quick before I close out. I'll probably close out in a little bit. Do you want a general or a specific? It was a good solid hour. 3 hours of tarot reading can get exhausting. Oh, Kelly, it was good to see y'all. I've really missed doing it. And it's such a positive thing to do. So out of all the times I should be doing it right now. Um, but it's just finding that balance. I started tutoring again. Oh, Sammy, you must be new. Hey, Heba. Sammy, you must be new to my channel. And hey, Divya. I don't welcome if you're new. I don't read other people's feelings because if they don't want me reading their feelings, then I'm creating bad karma for myself. I can do a reading around you and Anthony, like if there's a possible relationship. Hey, Heba, he's alive. It could be worse. He's in a lot of pain still, unfortunately. It's going to be like 2.5 to 3 months where he can't use that left side at all. He's actually next to me. I was going to read in the other room, but he said to read here, so I'm reading next to him. But he's in a lot of pain, unfortunately. But thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Oh, Meridula. All right, hold on. I was going to hop off and now I messed up my vibe. Hold on. Let me get my pen. All right. So it's not Mr. Sorry. Juna, I was going to read for you and y'all both, I guess it's lagging. Okay. Meridula. Juna, Meridula. Then I had Sammy. Then I had Divya and Heba. Actually, Heba. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me go back and do Juna's real quick. And then I'll do Meridula's. And then Sammy's. And after Sammy, Divya, and then Heba. Okay. Yeah. What do you need? One of your medicine? One of your pain pills? All right. Give me 1 second. He's hurting, so he wants me to give him a medicine. I'll be right back. My feet are so dirty. I need to sweep. I was like, why is the sheet so dirty? I realized it's my feet. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. All right. So Juna was first. I had called Juna and Meridula, but I guess it was lagging. So I thought they had left. So let me start with Juna. All right. Please help me out. I have no clue what to do. Job or business. I should be settled within 2 years, financially stable, please. So you just want like a finance reading, like a job reading? I'm in a bed instead of a chair. Okay, let me see. Job or business. I have no clue what to do. Job. So I guess finances? Juna. Yeah, okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I sent you guide my cards and my words for Juna. As Juna's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection surrounding their finances. Juna. Yahweh. Juna. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Juna. Huh. Juna, financial advice. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much, Juna. There's a band that I listen to that are recovering alcoholics and addicts, and they sing praising songs and they talk about Yahweh. They call God all the different names, and Yahweh is one of them. Finances. I'd never heard that before. I started listening to that band. Oh, okay. Okay, Juna. You have the Knight of Cups first. Hey, Smiley. Yeah. All right. Knight of Cups. Compassion, charm. This card represents someone's tempered charm. Proceed with grace and maintain a cool and collected mind. And I can see in your text, Juna, Yahweh is the name of God. Yeah, well, I realize that now, but I'd never heard of it. Yeah, I'd never heard of anybody calling God Yahweh. I don't know. I don't know why. I just never heard that before. But there's many names, right? There's not just one. Proceed with grace and maintain a cool and collected mind. Allow calm wisdom, Juna, to guide your emotions while taking on this task. So I know with finances, it can be hard to stay calm and collective, but this is spirit exactly saying that. Stay calm and collective. And then behind that, you have the judgment card. This is decisiveness, second chances. A revelation is on its way. Act on an exciting opportunity or embrace a new mindset. It's like knowing that God will always provide. Do not slide back into your shell if you can help it. Trust your judgment. Wait and be patient. The fruits of your labor will appear. The fruits of your labors will appear when the time is right. So it's like higher power is saying, like, I see you. I see you. It will come, right? Two of Pentacles. Decisions, responsibilities, and time management. Review your fundamental assets and see if they are balanced with one another. Are you too busy for romance? Is your partner being neglected? Is work overwhelming your rest and recovery time? So this is a card of balance. I feel like your reading, Juna, is like higher power. It's like seeing the work you're doing and it's saying, like, try to trust, right? Try to trust that God sees you and that things will happen, that you're always provided for. You're going to be just fine, okay? Aw. Thank you, Juna. That's what this is about. That's why I love reading this, because I hope that I can help others to connect with their divine, with their source. God loves us so much. And, you know, hey, Sam. I'm going to do yours after Mridula. Okay. Mridula's next. Mridula. I don't know if Mridula put their. Oh, okay. I have a paper on the 24th. Tell me if I'll pass or not. Oh my goodness. I can read around it, but I'm not one of those tarot readers that can tell you yes or no. We'll see what the cards say. It's the 24th of February. That's now. That's today. Did you take it today, Mridula? May God bless you, and I hope your all wish comes true. Oh, and you too, Juna. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to read around it, medulla. And I think it's just one of those things like, Okay, let me just read instead of putting my own words into it. Medulla in this exam, higher power, guide my cards and my words for medulla and what to expect from this exam. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Medulla. Guidance surrounding this exam. Medulla. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Guidance around this exam. Okay. Medulla. Wow. It flew out at me. Hold on. One fell on the floor. Okay. Hey, Shar. Divya and Shar. Oh, I have you already down, Divya. You're after Sammy, okay? All right. Medulla. Okay, your first card is Justice. And justice comes, it's like that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it. It's like whatever we put in is usually what we get out, right? Cause and effect. So it's like you did this exam, you know how much work you put into it. So it's kind of like listen to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you? Make sure your actions are in line with your values. If you're cutting corners or being sneaky, those actions will come to light. So it's like if you didn't study for this exam, then the consequences are going to be that we didn't pass it. So ultimately, you know how much work you put into it, right? And that's where justice comes into play. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which is good news. Burn morals represent the start of something phenomenal, blossoming just below the surface. Use this passion burning within to create something amazing and fulfilling. So it says good news in the thing, in the description. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. Professionalism, commitment, expertise. Full immersion into a craft takes a high level of focus and commitment. Time passes quickly when you don't feel like you're working, but your skills will continue to develop. Be confident in your new expertise. I like this. It's a really good reading. And ultimately, I feel like you did put in the work though, because it feels like a really positive read. Yeah. The moon card came out, but the moon card is like murky, and I feel like this is your ego like questioning what you like, if you did, you know what I mean? Like I feel like the murkiness of the moon is your own ego doubting you, because the other cards are really good cards. And I feel like as long as you put in the effort and the study, you're gonna be just fine, I like it. It's a good read. All right. And then you got to let me know. You're going to have to come back and tell me how it went. Yeah. Sammy, you're next, sweetie. Did you put your question in the chat? I don't think so, huh? Oh, it's about you. It's Sammy and then Divya and then you, Heba. Okay, Sammy, you were asking. Yeah, let me know, Medulla. I'm wishing you so much love and light. And then Sammy, yours was about this person. I remember now. Anthony. So Sammy and Anthony. Okay. Sammy and Anthony. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Sammy and the energy around Anthony. What to expect from that. Sammy and Anthony. Thank you, Divine Source. Sammy and Anthony. Thank you. I'm so glad. That's what this is about. That makes me feel good. Thank you. Sammy and Anthony. What's the emotions? What's the energy around Sammy and Anthony? Sammy and Anthony. Sammy and Anthony. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Sammy and Anthony. Sammy and Anthony. Oh, okay, Magician. Let me see. Have you told? Oh, thank you, Kelly. Have you told Anthony how you're feeling? Like, does this person already know? You have the Three of Pentacles first. Teamwork, collaboration. Everyone has an important role to play in the construction of an important, possibly monumental task. Recognize and respect the value of different skill levels and expertise. It's so confusing when I get that in a relationship read. But it's like teamwork and collaboration. What they say? What did Anthony say? What was their response? Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is teamwork, collaboration. Then you have the Page of Cups. Let me see the other ones and see how they go together. Youthful energy, inner strength, curiosity. Develop skills with boundless childlike energy and explore your ambitions. Allow creativity and curiosity to drive you. What an exciting time this is. Let inspirations flow through you. I feel like Spirit's like not even, like this is more like your creative side. It's not love. I'm not getting love vibe from this. I feel like Spirit's like guiding you to focus on something else. Then you have the Magician. These small mushrooms grow among coffee crops, and coffee can help provide the jolt you need to get that project off the ground. Begin some preliminary planning to create something you feel is needed in the world. You can always adjust these plans later. For now, just take the first steps. I really feel like these cards, Tammy, are like Spirit telling you to focus on something else. He told me that he's not going because he wants to be with me. And then we didn't text for a day. And I texted him a few days asking him if we are good. And he blocked me. Aw, that's no good. Yeah, I think that's why we're getting the Pentacles and because the Page of Cups and the Pentacles and even the Magician's wording in this book is like getting your focus off of that. Like collaborating, working with others, doing creative projects, like this reading's vibe is totally like get your mind off of him, okay? And you know, a lot of times when we focus on something else, then the person we want is like, oh wait, where'd you go? You're not trying to text me all the time. You know, I'm not saying, but honestly, like, do you want to be with someone who's going to block you on the regular? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like God wants better than that for you. God wants, you know, someone who's going to work through it with you, not just put you on the block, huh? Yeah, I would take a time out. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like work on creative projects and collaborations with others, friends. Like, yeah, I definitely would take a break. But I'm sending you so much love and light because I know relationships are not easy. I know it's hard. All right, Divya, you're next. Shar, I have you after Smiley, okay? All right, Divya. Did you post your question in the chat, Divya? Divya. Upcoming month. Okay, upcoming month. Divya in the upcoming month. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to you, guide my cards and my words for Divya and what to expect for this upcoming month. Look, I haven't even been doing like my breath work like that. Deep breath is good. When I read, I tend to do more breath work. An upcoming month. It really helps your nervous system. If you're ever feeling out of balance, look, I need to listen to my own advice. Divya, I love tarot. Tarot just connects me so much with spirit, you know. All right, Divya, in the upcoming month. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Guide my cards and my words for Divya. Divya, in the upcoming month. Devian. Thank you, Source. Devian, upcoming month. Guidance. Devian. Devian, upcoming month. What? Okay. All right, Devian. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. Devian. In the upcoming month. Okay. Huh. All right. So I have the Page of Swords first. Curiosity, alertness, and details. This card encourages your mental zeal to go for it. Combine the momentum of a curious mind and its thirst for knowledge with acute attentions paid to important details. That's a lot in one sentence. It's like, go for it. But it says, use your curious mind, your thirst for knowledge, with also paying attention to the details. Page of Swords asks you to pay attention. Juvenile haste and impatience could result in a grievous accident. So this is like alertness, like go for it, but also pay attention. Kind of like balance, right? Balance. Behind that, you have the Death card, which is the ending, right? The ending of something for the birth. But we can be, I feel like that's why the Page of Swords is there, reminding us with excitement of the new beginning to keep centered. Let me read it just in case there's something in the wording that might resonate. The Death card has come to remind you to accept your current transition. New beginnings come at the end of a cycle, and renewal is headed your way. While the transformation may be uncomfortable, you may find yourself able to fly much more freely when you emerge from this cocoon. So yeah, it's a new beginning, transformation, letting go, and then into the Page of Swords, but paying attention. Go for it. Then you have the Three of Cups behind that. The Three of Cups is collaboration as well. Community, getting out of my comfort zone. Yeah, exactly. But be balanced at the same time. The Three of Cups is reunion, celebrations, indulgence. Reunions and celebrations abound. Drink it in. Embrace these good times and start more collaborations. Let in the healing that comes from socializing so you can more deeply connect with your loved ones. Get out there and have some fun. It's a really good positive read, though. I like it. Get out there and have some fun, okay? You have the Fool on the bottom of the deck, too, which is that new beginning, you know? Just like with the Death card. Yeah, get out there and have some fun. All right, Heba, you're next. How did your move go, sweetie? Did you move? Did you end up moving? It's my birthday month. So yeah, exactly. I love it. That's really cool. You celebrate yourself. Thank you, Divya. I applied for a cabin crew and passed the screening stage. I was supposed to go to the interview on the 23rd, but didn't see the message in my inbox. I wonder if it was for a reason. Yeah, Divya, that Three of Cups is telling you, get out there. In Jordan, yes, I went back to my country. Ah, are you happier? Thank you, Divya. I appreciate you. All right, so you want a reading around this cabin crew job, yeah? Higher power, source, creator of all. Guide my cards and my words for Heba. Heba seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding the cabin crew job. And yes, okay. And why? Why they didn't see the message for the interview. Heba and the cabin crew job. Higher power, spirit. Thank you, divine. Heba. Huh. Heba. And the cabin crew job. Heba. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I call upon her ancestors, her spirit team. And then, good job. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Heaven. Guidance. Surrounded this job. Huh. Wow. You've got like 3 major arcana cards coming out. But so I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know if I should show up unannounced, right? Like that's me, because like this read, already just looking at the 3 major arcanas, feel like even if this doesn't go through, like you're gonna do something amazing. But why not? Yeah, be like, dude, I had an interview. We would do that. Me and Maddie, we totally would do that. Like I had it. I'm trying to block. Sorry, there's so much sunlight. Oh. We would totally do that. We'd be like, look, I had an interview. What happened? And it's going to make you look good, right? Hey, Bloop, I'm actually going to close out my list, okay? I have like 3 more. Hopefully you can come back next time. I have to go somewhere in like 20 minutes. So thank you, Bloop, for being here, though. All right, Heba, you have the Hierophant first. Yeah, it's going to, if you show up, because you're like, I wanted an interview. Like if you go to a company and you're like, wait, I had an interview, but y'all didn't call me, but I really want this position, then, don't you think it looks good, babe? Like maybe they like just say like, I don't know, maybe if my email went to spam, or like you could call them to confirm, but I would go. Oh, I put it on the Empress. Hold on. Learn from the Hierophant. Learn from and respect traditions to help you craft and achieve your goals. Heed the practical wisdom you can get from education. Explore your religious and spiritual genealogy and integrate that knowledge into your plans. Knowledge is power, but use it responsibly. So maybe something about, I don't know if this cabin crew job has like some stuff you can learn. I'm not sure. Right, but you said that you didn't get the interview. You said you didn't get an email about the interview, right? Yeah. Okay, but you said you were supposed to get an email for the interview and you never did. Right? Did I misread that? Somebody feels better. He's like, probably. Oh, you got the email but didn't see it about the interview. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. So you did get the interview, but you didn't see it in time. I see. I did misread it. It showed up today. You could still just tell them, like, it's an honest mistake. It's like, how bad do you, okay, so you're feeling like you felt like that happened for a reason. Like maybe you shouldn't take this job. Is that what I'm getting? All right. With the Hierophant, learn from and respect traditions to help you craft and achieve your goals. I want to know if it's for a reason. I see. Okay. Heed the practical wisdom you can get from education. Let me see what else. Because behind that, you have the Chariot. So you have the Hierophant, then the Chariot. Forward movement, progress, determination. This card is an empowering sign to take immediate action on decisions relating to your goal. I don't know if it was for a reason, Heba, but you got to listen to your intuition, because I know you're divinely connected. I know you're a reader as well. So don't let your ego interfere with your heart and your soul. This card is an empowering sign to take immediate action on decisions relating to your goal. So what is your goal? Focus on that. If that's to do with this job, then you know what to do. If this job doesn't line up with your ultimate goals, then you know what to do both ways, right? Keep your focus through the ups and downs of the decision you make. You will succeed via your determination, willpower, and sturdy grip on your goals. Yeah. But it also says it's a good time for travel. So, like, if this is a job that aligns with your goals, then I think it was just like, you know, sometimes shit happens, right? I can see your message now, Smiley. I can see it now. Right. Maybe it was a test of, we get that. We do. We get these little tests of resilience and patience. And then behind that, you have the sun. So it's a really positive read to me. But listen to your intuition, right? And whether this job aligns with your higher self. Somebody's eating those nuts. Somebody feels better, huh? You feel a little better now? I'm glad. It sucks hearing him hurt, you know. The sun card. If you feel like you're stuck in the shadows, the sun card is to provide light and restore happiness. Be true to yourself. Experience this impartial elemental joy with youthful vigor and just play. If there's an opportunity ahead of you, grab 111 on the clock. If there's an opportunity ahead of you, grab it with gusto. Yeah, it's a really good read. I like it. And then you had the Six of Swords, a fourth one pumped out. Allow yourself deliberate space away from persistent conflicts. To guarantee productivity, explore new environments. The initial sadness of moving away from the familiar is replaced with the satisfaction of achieving mental clarity. I really like this read, Hemba. But if, like I said, listen to what your intuition says about your goals and if it matches with your goals, okay? Yeah, Smiley, you're next, actually. Did you want a general or specific? Thank you so much, Heba. I appreciate you. And thank you for sending your love and light to Maddie, my husband, during this accident. I appreciate you. All right, I got Smiley and then Shar, and then I'll close out. If Shar stuck around, Shar might have bailed. What can I expect for the rest of the week? Oh, that's very specific. Let's see. Smiley. Sorry. What can I expect for the rest of the week? Higher power. Okay, thank you, Daddy. Smiley. What can I expect for the rest of the week? Divine. Thank you, Source. Words of wisdom and clarity for Smiley. What can I expect for the rest of the week? Smiley. Okay, Shar, I'm going to do yours after Smiley. So you can go and put yours in the chat again. I know you put it. I could probably find it, though. Smiley, what can you expect for the rest of the week? Okay. Smiling in the week to come. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much. Smiling in the week to come. Smiling in the week to come. Ah. Smiling in the week to come. All right, one more smiling. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much. Smiling in the week to come. What to expect. Smiling in the week to come. Mm-hmm. Smiling. Time. Smiling. There it goes. Took me a minute. All right. Knight of Swords. I was getting worried about time, so I feel like that was blocking me a little bit. It's my intellectual focus, ambition. The Knight of Swords card represents a person who's highly intelligent, but craves stimulation or becomes bored. Balance this card with compassion and foresight. It could also signify acting bravely on daring proposals. That's pretty huge. Then you have the Page of Cups. Youthful energy, inner strength, curiosity. That kind of goes with that Nine of Swords, right? Develop skills with boundless childlike energy and explore your ambitions. Allow creativity and curiosity to drive you. What an exciting time this is. Let inspiration flow through you. So, yeah. And that Knight of Swords, too. It's just a really good, like, youthful learning, like, you know what I mean? Creativity, intellect. Then you have the Page of Swords as well. Curiosity, alert. Like, this is a week of like a learning, but also creativity kind of interwoven. This card encourages your mental zeal to go for it. Combine the momentum of a curious mind and its thirst for knowledge with acute attentions paid to important details. It's a really fast, like, it just feels like, I can't say it any other way. Like, I feel the feels of like excitement, of learning new things, of being creative. Like, I don't know. I think of like when I started playing the ukulele and like learning, so I was learning, but being creative. But maybe it's something bigger than that, I think. Like, I don't know. It feels good though. Like, I don't know if it's work or university or what, but it feels like a really good week of like learning and having fun. Thank you, Smiley, for letting me read for you. All right, and then Shar, Divine Universe Message. Shar, Higher Power, Source, Creator of All. I sent you guide my cards and my words. Shar, they're here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom from the universe. Thank you, Smiley. I hope you have an amazing week. Shar. Universe, guidance. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Shar. Whoa, that came out fast. All right, Shar. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Universal messages for Shar. Shar. Thank you, Divine. Oh, what? You got the Pentacles. Shar. Universal messages for Shar. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Shar. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the World. Like, the universe is like, I see you. It's awesome. All right, the Queen of Pentacles. I see you doing the things, Shar. You're doing all the things. Your level-headed authority helps you develop compassion and care for your treasures, be they material items or special someones in your life. Aware of your wealth and luxury, you prefer to offer generous but humble support. It's like a card of compassion, care, humility, which is why you're getting the Ace of Pentacles, which is that new beginning, right? Like attracts like. Whenever you're this Queen of Pentacles, embody that, then of course you're gonna live a life of luxury. And that doesn't even mean like $1 million, but luxury is just like seeing that we're so bountiful already, just as we are. We have everything we need and more. The Ace of Pentacles, abundance, prosperity. This card overrules any of my negative cards. Abundance and material prosperity will result in the beginning of a financial or holistic windfall. An overall improved quality of life is possible. It's like when we embody the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles is a natural cause and effect. And then you have the World behind that, which is a major arcana card. You okay? The World. Success, celebration, expansion. The final card in the major arcana represents the completion of your goals. like honey mushrooms. Your journey has taken time and space and represents an interconnected collection of your choices and decisions. You did it. Now enjoy the delicious fruits of your labor. Don't forget to recognize your achievements and thank people who have helped you complete your goal. Shar, I don't know what you're doing, but it's an amazing reading. And what a beautiful ending to my life. Thank you. Thank you all for being here and letting me read for you. And Shar, the universe sees you, baby. This is a really positive read. It was a really uplifting read. So thank you so much. I have to close now. Thank you all for being here. Always remember, Divine's right here. You're always loved, guided, and protected. And I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you all.